Good evening. You're welcome to another edition of Import Export Platform, Facebook Live from 3 Pest Trade Academy. And my name is Dele Ayimibo. We'll continue our conversation on after the what, the why, the how to export to Nigeria, part 11. And I'm asking the question, what does Nigeria import from abroad? What does Nigeria import from abroad? Or what can you export to Nigeria? What can you export to Nigeria? We are looking at the what, the why, the how to export to Nigeria. I've been talking about different products, and in the morning I specifically discuss some issues which are of concern to me. And they are of concern because the issues are just talking to individuals on the need for them to, first of all, as much as possible, first of all, ensure that whatever they want to do, a business they want to do, should be a business that they already have learned something about. And what I mean by that is, if you spend 15 years of your life in a particular sector of the economy, now you want to now do a business after you've stopped working, you should do business in that area. Going to do business in an entirely different area does not really make sense. And the reason is this: it does not really make sense because you are going to have to learn all over again, and you might be exposing yourself. You might be exposing yourself to some danger of likely losses. Because you have to be learning as if you are starting all over again. So why will you spend a good chunk of your life in a sector of the economy, and when you now want to do something for yourself, you are now doing business in another sector of the economy that is entirely different? And that was one of the major things I spoke about in the morning. And I will continue from that point this evening. What are we discussing this evening? We are moving on to a new product. The first one we'll be looking at is metals. We've spoken about machine in the afternoon, or machineries. Now we are looking at metals. Metal is gulping $2.3 billion. Metal is gulping $2.3 billion from Nigerian Foreign Reserve. Metal product like aluminum painting. Remember, we are discussing what you can export to Nigeria. Metal product like aluminum painting, iron structure, hot rolled steel, coated flat rolled iron, flexible metal turbine, aluminum bars, iron pipe, other iron products, aluminum foil, iron chain, iron houseware, iron pipe fittings, metal stopper, iron stove stop, padlock, iron fastener, semi-finished iron, iron gas container, raw zinc, razor blade, cold metal soldering, large coated flat rolled iron, iron gas container, iron nails, other steel bars, hand saw, iron cloth, garden tools, copper wire, stranded iron wire, iron block, standard aluminum wire, ferro alloy, large iron container, wrenches, iron trolley, raw tin, so many metal products. So many metal products. So many metal products. So many metal products. All being imported into Nigeria. So many metal products. Just the way we have it for machinery. Different machines. Or if you call it, different gadgets. Different gadgets. Remember, the objective of the program is to give you an insight into what Nigerians currently import, so that you can begin to consider if it's an item you want to import. The program is designed to give individuals ideas of business opportunities in Nigeria. The program is designed to give individuals ideas of business opportunities in Nigeria. There are business opportunities in Nigeria. But like I said frequently, that is often taken over by foreigners. Foreigners. Why? Foreigners are the only one able to see the opportunity. Because you don't see with your eyes, you see with your mind. You don't see with your eyes, you see with your mind. Only foreigners are able to see that opportunity. But we are making the opportunity available now because the foreigner are able to see the opportunity, because the foreigner are the one doing the research. Foreigners are the one doing the research. What we've done now is to do that research and make the information available so that it become a public knowledge. Public knowledge. Information you find just everywhere. Information that is available just about everywhere. The first one is aluminum plating. And that is 10%. That's $230 million. 10%, and that's $230 million. A whopping 10%. A whopping 10%. $230 million. Iron structure, another $220 million. Hot rolled steel. You know what's interesting about this thing is that Nigeria have a lot of metals from which we can derive all this. Look at iron pipe. Iron pipe. Iron pipe. Iron pipe. Over $70 million for iron pipe. But Nigeria has over 3 billion metric ton deposit of iron ore. 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 That is what Nigeria have. That is what Nigeria have. That is the opportunity we have in Nigeria. That means we can produce the iron pipe after all. We can produce the iron pipe after all. But we are still importing it. But we are still importing it. The same menace, The same problem, the same challenge that we have faced in the past. Remember, this is not new challenge to us at all as a people, as a country. Not new challenge to us at all. We have all it takes. I believe that strongly. I believe that strongly. We have all it takes, but we just have not explored those opportunities. Why? For a reason best known to us. For a reason best known to us. We're making this information available to be able to let you understand that if you are looking for business to go to on the import side in Nigeria. Now, let me tell you what I've been saying. So, for example, if I have worked in Tower Aluminium, for example, or I've worked in Coleman Wire and Cable, or I've worked in any of the company in Nigeria that produce something from metal and import raw material, metal raw material from abroad, that is the kind of people that should go into the importation of metal product, because they are already used to metal product. They know company that use metal product. They know what they use them for. They can market it. They can talk about it because of the experience that they have. The experience that they have. This is so important. Very important. Very, very important. Someone said, I want to sell jewelries. Jewelries. Let me check. Jewelry is a big one. It's a very good one. In Nigeria, Nigeria import jewelry worth $2.25 million of jewelries are imported in Nigeria. So, Sony, you are in the right place. You can actually export jewelry to Nigeria, because Nigeria already spent over $2 million importing jewelry every year. $2 million is 760 million naira. 760 million naira. That is what Nigeria currently spends to import jewelry. So this is, you're on the right track. If you follow me regularly, I'm going to show you some of the export entry strategy into Nigeria. I'm going to be talking about that. This program is going to last for the whole of September. And I'm going to be talking about different issues and different areas of product, of how to get those products to Nigeria, the strategy you can deploy, the processes involved to be able to export to Nigeria. Nigeria is a big market that everybody wants to come to. And what we are doing through this program is to educate Nigerians and foreigners to take advantage of the huge opportunity available in the Nigerian market. 6.6%. 6.6, that's about 92 billion. That's about $92 million. All right, we're back. We're back. Like I said earlier, that iron pipe is something Nigeria should be able to do itself, but unfortunately, like I said, we have not been able to do it. And I can understand why. The same challenge and menace that we have different reasons we can give for it, but the fact is that we shouldn't be importing iron pipe into Nigeria. But unfortunately, iron pipe in Nigeria is over 90 million dollars. About 90 million dollars. About 90 million dollars. Iron chain. Iron chain. Iron chain is about $70 million. About $70 million. Iron chain Iron chain, about $70 million. Raw zinc. We import zinc and we have zinc locally. Raw zinc. Raw zinc. Raw zinc is about $30 million. Razor blade. Hey! Razor blade. Do you know that razor blade is about $25 million? Nigeria spent billions of naira to import razor blade. Nigeria spent billions of naira. Billions of naira resulting from $23 million. $10 million is 3.6 billion. $20 million is 7.2 billion. Almost 10 billion naira is used to import razor blade. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. You know, sometimes when I look at this data, I myself am shocked and amazed at what I'm seeing because they are just so unthinkable. I'm shocked, I'm amazed, and I can't just phantom it because they are so unthinkable. But you know what? They are happening, they are happening, they are happening, they are happening, they are happening. Iron housewares. Iron housewares. That's about $60 million. Iron pipe fittings. That's about $46 million. Aluminum bars. That's about $69 million. $69 million. Padlock. Wow. Oh Lord have mercy. Padlock. You know, there's, like I said, there are some businesses in Nigeria that people are doing just silently. They've been doing it for many years. Just silently, they're doing it. Silent. You don't even know what's going on. Just silently. Padlock. Padlock. Padlock is about $45 million. Padlock is about $45 million. That's almost 20 billion naira. Padlock. Padlock. I said padlock. We are spending billions of naira to import padlock every year in Nigeria. Padlock. Padlock. Gas cylinder. Gas cylinder. Gas cylinder, about $35 million. About $35 million. Like I've said, and I've repeated severally on this program, that our objective in this program is to educate our listener and to let them make sense of what Nigeria imports. I'm taking my time on each of these products being imported deliberately so that we can have a good understanding of the implication of some of the things that is happening. What Nigeria imports, it is amazing. What Nigeria imports, it is amazing. I will repeat what I said in the morning. Import is a very simple business. A lot easier than export. The only challenge is that if you are going to do import, you will need to be able to know what Nigerians import that you are probably not aware of. You will need to be able to know what Nigeria imports that you are probably not aware of, so that you can channel your efforts in the importation of products that have a market. So you can channel your effort in the importation of a product that have a market. If you are not doing that, it might become very difficult for you to thrive in this business. This business is an interesting and important business. Easy to start. Your major work or major headache is what? Marketing. 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 As long as you are able to market the product, you are good to go. If you already do your research and it's a product that people already import, that means they love it already. That means you don't have much work to do. You have less work to do. By less work, I mean getting people convinced to buy. Since you are coming late to the market, your objective then will be, what can I do to get people to be interested in buying my own among all the other options available for them in the market? What will I do, or what can I do to get people to buy my own? Marketing. That is the real work you have to do. Marketing. 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 But in bringing it in, the details involved, the technical expertise involved, the documentation involved, both the pre and post import documentation, we are going to be discussing them extensively at this program. So you can't afford to miss it, but the good thing is, even if you miss it, it's still available for you on my YouTube channel, 3T Impes TV, and on this Facebook page. You can always still have access to it. So I have no doubt in my mind that indeed at the end of the day, you will be able to get the best. You will be able to get the best through this program. Learning all you can learn, but more importantly, putting them into practice. You know, I was at a program today. I actually had 2 programs today to speaking engagement, and I was talking about teachability index. Willingness to learn and willingness to change is equal to teachability index, multiplying it. If you are willing to learn, but you are not willing to change, you are not better than someone that have not learned anything. If you are willing to learn, but you are not willing to change, you are not better than someone that have not learned anything. You are only qualified, you are only enjoying the benefit of learning when you put into practice what you have learned. That's why someone said the goal of knowledge is transformation. The goal of knowledge is transformation. Thank you very much for listening again today. I'll continue tomorrow morning and I'll move on to a new product. Still discussing, what does Nigeria import? Still discussing, what exactly does Nigeria import? Or rather, what can you sell to other Nigeria? Bye for now. See you tomorrow morning.